Well, hey, family. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Daily Dose. Our verse today is found in an old school book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19. And it says this: God is not a man, so he does not lie. He's not human, so he does not change his mind. Has he ever spoken and failed to act? Has he ever promised and not carried it through? When I was a young boy, my mom used to serve milk with just about every meal. Her intentions were pure enough. Milk has calcium. Calcium builds strong bones build strong boys. So for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, my brother and I got a glass of milk to drink. The only issue was that from time to time, I'd get sick and tired of drinking milk. My other friends got Sunny D or Capri Sun or some other sugary fruit-like drink. I remember one time I refused to drink my milk for lunch. My mom stated that I could not leave the table until I had drank every last drop. I promised her I would. And when she went down the hall to her bedroom, I snuck over to the sink and poured out the milk. I broke my promise. And my mom busted me, just to be clear, because honestly, moms know everything. Unfortunately, it wasn't the last promise that I've broken. I've made quite a few in my lifetime that I truly intended to keep, but circumstances sometimes got in the way, and I was unable to fulfill what I had said I would do. Sometimes I've been able to apologize and attempt to make things right. Other times, there was no opportunity. Have you ever made promises you were unable to keep? I'm guessing the answer is yes, because we're all human, and despite our best intentions, we sometimes mess up our promises. Oftentimes, we apply the same brokenness to God's promises. We wonder if he'll actually follow through this time. However, there's never been a this time. God has never failed in his promises. As our verse today states, has he ever spoken and failed to act? Has he ever promised and not carried it through? In fact, the Bible is full of stories that have occurred over the past 6,000 or so years when God has fulfilled every single one of his promises. God's perfect. He's batting 1,000. So today, marinate on that fact that when God says he's going to do something, it is a 100% certainty that he will. He doesn't just have good intentions, he also has perfect follow-through. Thank you once again for joining me for today's Daily Dose. So happy to have you along. It would mean a great deal to me if you'd share this podcast with your friends and family on your social media. I would love to have them along for the journey as well. You have a great day.